Okay, so I'm hoping that this thing is working. I have tried all day to get this thing to be up and running, so I apologize for those of you who tried to tune in earlier and couldn't connect with me. So this is my very first time doing a live broadcast on Udemy, and I'm detecting some performance problems already. So I'm so glad you guys are being patient with me because I really have no clue what I am doing yet, but we're trying really hard. There's so many buttons to push and so many things going on here. Hopefully it's going to go okay. The purpose of this live stream was to talk about what's coming up for 2018. We've just come through 2017, which has been a one personal year. And yet the one personal year provided us with a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of anxiousness with regards to aggression. You know, there's been an awful lot of crime happening this year, that sort of thing. But it's also been a year of new beginnings. So I'm hoping that regardless of what personal year you were in, that you were actually able to take advantage of the energy that was supporting you through 2017, because it was a one energy. So myself, I've been in a two personal year. So the two personal year is all about being patient, and but I don't do well with patience, as you might have already detected. So the one personal year helped me to still stay ambitious during a time that a two personal year is kind of a lower energy. So I've got all kinds of videos that help to explain the epicycle, as we refer to it in numerology, if you'd like to take a look at that. So in my playlist, I have all kinds available to you as well. So with regards to 2018, 2018 is going to be an interesting year because it brings in a lot of patience, the energy around patience. The focus will be on relationships. So it's also about enlightenment, because, you know, when we look at 2018 and we add it together, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8 equals 11. That's a master number. So it's master number energy, right? So those of you who are master number 11s are going to really feel the energy of 2018. So you think of it this way: as 2017 came in, it came in a freight train, coming in really fast and hard, right? But as we come into the fall, as the energy of the year is starting to wind down, it winds down sort of like a train coming into the station, you know, and it just kind of slows down, slows down, slows down. And when it starts up again January 1st and flips into 2018, universal year of 2 or 11, it's actually going to start off really slow. Okay, so it's going to be leaving the gate kind of slowly. So it might make you feel just a little bit more tired, a little bit more fatigued. So it's a year that's going to ask us to be very patient. This is not a get up and get her done kind of a year. This is going to be a year where we're actually thinking more about refreshing and restoring our energy, because we really expended a lot of energy in 2017. So it's about being tolerant of other people. It's learning how to play nice in the sandbox. It's also about uncovering what has been otherwise hidden to you. So this is going to be interesting universally, particularly with regards to politics. You know, there are some politicians who will be discovered as being fraudulent, maybe. Maybe they're hiding some things. I'm not naming any names. However, they're out there. Also within your these relationships can be in your workplace, can be in your home. It's all regarding one-on-one relationships. So it's also about gaining clarity about your past and making sense of it. You know, if you've gone through a bit of a rough patch, you might look at that in a different light, and about the present and also about the future. So you might be looking at things a little differently. This is the year to stop thinking about things and start feeling things. Instead of, you know, when you catch yourself saying, well, I think it might be this, I feel it might be that. Okay, so it's a time to kind of get tuned back into what you're really feeling rather than what you're thinking. It's about getting from your head space and into the heart space. So it's also a time to be slowing down. It's a time to be the peacekeeper, you know, in your workplace and in your home. Try to be more balanced in your interactions with people. Try to see both sides of every situation. It's not a time for force or aggression. This is a time where we need to be a little gentler in our approach. Okay, slow and steady wins the race this year rather than full speed out of the gate. So And it's also a time learning how to receive. Okay, rather than to be always the giver, this is the year when, if you're a much better giver than you are a receiver, you might be pushed to task to do the receiving, or to be the receiver. So, think of yourselves as farmers, and, whatever year that you're in, for example, if you're in a year of one, a personal year of one, then you would be planting crops, okay? And you'd be digging up the fields, and you'd be planting seeds and such. And it's the energy of the universal energy of 2018, which will be available to all of us, regardless of what personal year we're in, is going to ask us to kind of sit back and tend to our crops. This is not a year to be really starting anything new. Now, I don't want to tell you that you can't start anything new, because obviously you can start anything new in a year you want. However, I'm going to say that you need to sort of take a look at what you're trying to start. If you're in a year of one, it's go time for you, no question. If you're in a personal year of two, this is slow and steady wins the race. This is a time to be kind of patient. The 2 energy, the 11/2 energy, universal energy for 2018 is going to be shining down on each one of us, asking us to kind of just slow it down a notch, take a look at everybody else's perspective, weigh things out, try to be peaceful in your interactions, take the focus away from just entirely yourself, and be maybe a little bit more focused on the other guy. So this is a universal focus regardless of where you are on your epicycle. So it's a time to tend to the crops. It's a time to kind of sit back in your Adirondack chair, have a beer, and just check it out and see what's going on, and make sure that your plants are well taken care of, things that you planted last year. Okay, we're going to take care of them quietly this year. So that's basically it. That's all I really needed to share with you today. I'm really hoping this worked. I'm hoping that you liked this platform. I'm really not sure how it all works, so any feedback would be really helpful. I am AnnPerryNumerologist.com, so if you want to check out my website, there's all kinds of good information there. My YouTube channel has all kinds of videos on numerology. Would love it if you would subscribe. Really appreciate it. And if you like the information, I'd appreciate it if you'd share it with someone else. You can book a session with me by checking me out at AnnPerryNumerologist.com. Go to services, check out the full readings. I've got one on sale right now. And I also have just a small little 30-minute reading that you might like as well, which will help to prepare you better for 2018. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to take some time now to figure out how to turn this thing off. So hoping you're having a great day, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye for now. And we're still trying to figure out how to shut this thing down. I promise I'll get better.